In this video, we are going to continue our analysis of Elliott Carter's Canaries for singing assignment number 3. Now, we've already looked at measures 1 through 24, so I think we're ready to pick back up starting in measure 25. We'll start by listening to measures 25 through 59. And measure 59 is as far as we're going to study in this piece. And for your performance in singing assignment number 3, you will need to include measures 1 through 59. So here we are, starting in measure 25. So hopefully you hear some similarities with the beginning of the piece with what we just started in measure 25. So let's take a closer look by carefully comparing the opening with this return. Here we see the first 6 measures paired with the 6 measures that start in measure 25. The layout of these 6 measures are not quite aligned with one another. Measure 26 seems closer to measure 1 than measure 25. This makes measure 25 seem kind of like a preface or maybe a transition into measure 26. Measure 25, of course, begins just like measure 1, but I find it's much more hesitant. It's almost like the arrival in measure 25 isn't convincing. After all of the pounding and the metric gymnastics that precede it, have we really found ourselves back at the beginning and at even the correct tempo? I mean, is that even possible? So I find measure 25 da-dum-dum. I find it to be uncertain. Measure 26 is a much closer match to measure 1, and measure 27 also resembles measure 2, except that the first note's missing. Measure 28 and measure 3 are the same, but measures 4 and 5 condense into a single measure, and that's measure 29. I also don't hear the same clarity of pulse in measures 25 through 29 that I hear in the opening measures. To me, it kind of sounds like the car won't start. It keeps trying to turn over, but it keeps getting choked off. Da-dum-tum, da-dum-tum, da-dum, da-dum-tum, dum-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum-tum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so here are measures 25 through 29. First, I'm going to count everything. I'll even include the rests. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, I'm going to either say timpani or 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to add speaking softly on all of those rests. Timpani 1, bunny timpani, bunny 1, 2, 3, timpani 1, 2, 3, 4, timpani 2, 3. Now, at the beginning of the piece, the lack of metric clarity in measures 4 and 5, that contrasts with the more transparent pulse that precedes it. The rhythmic or thematic uncertainty I propose in measures 25 through 28 means there's less opportunity for contrast here in measure 29. I think this accounts for the reduction of measure 4 to the downbeat of 6 into a single measure into measure 29. Now you can easily count measure 29 in the indicated 6/8 time, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I inevitably always add a syncopated accent on that last note, tum, ta-tum, tum. I prefer to hear measure 29 as a notated slowing of the rhythm after that metrically dissonant group of 4 at the end of measure 28. So I want the last C sharp in measure 29 to act as a reverberation of the last note of the measure's timpani rhythm. Timpani, like an echo. To help facilitate this, I hear measure 29 grouped in 3/4 time instead of 6/8. I'm trying to exchange the notated rhythmic syncopation for a metric syncopation. In context, starting there in measure 25, hearing measure 29 in 3/4 time would sound like this. Ta-dum-dum, ta-dum-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum, ta-dum-da-da-da-da-dum, ta-dum-dum. Now, ultimately, in performing these 6 measures, I'm not suggesting that we actually conduct it in 3/4 time for measure 29. But I want you to hear metric dissonance over rhythmic dissonance. So instead of dum da dum dum 1 2 3, I want you to hear 6/8 time 1 2 3. I want you to hear the metric dissonance over that meter. The forte dotted quarter notes there in measure 30 and 31 act as a link back to measures 6 and 7. But in measure 32, we have second thoughts about going on, and so we return to the opening timpani rhythm at the beginning. So measures 32 through 37 also resemble the opening 6 measures, but instead of rocking from B to C sharp like we do in measure 1, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, right? In measure 32, we hold the B too long. We delay the C sharp until the next measure. Ta-dum-dum, ta-dum-dum, ta-dum. So the 4 measures there in measure 32 through 35 expand the 3 measures of measures 1 through 3. And measure 36 through beat 2 of measure 37 correlate back to measures 4 through the downbeat of 6. So measures 36 and 37 are continuing to play around with the meter. The following may sound completely convoluted to you, but this is honestly how I hear these rhythms. Follow me here. Notice the location of the accents in measure 36. The first 3 notes take up the time of 5/16 notes, and I divide this group of 5 into 2 plus 3. The accented C sharp, that's the 16th note tied to the 8th, equals 3 16th notes. A quarter note is 4 16th notes long. Now in the 9/8 measure, I divide the first 2 compound beats into quarter note pulses. So instead of counting the eighths 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, I'm counting 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Now why in the world am I doing this? I hear a notated rallentando in these measures. The 16th note groupings in measures 36 and 37 are expanding. They go from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4 to 4 to 4 to 6. They're lengthening, they're slowing the rate of attack. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. These groupings are far too fast in context to actually be useful in a performance. Can I do that? Right? I mean, it's fast, but awareness of the notated rallentando is essential, I think, in interpreting this. So like measure 29, I actually found it's easier to interpret these rhythms in 3/4 time instead. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, dum ta dum tum tum, ta ta tum, tum tum. It actually fits a lot better to my ear. And thinking in 3/4 for these measures actually helps the subito forte dotted quarter notes to suitably shock the system back into 6/8 time there in measure 37 beat 3. All right, everything seems normal, I guess, until about measure 42. The metric modulation that's going into measure 44 is very similar to the one that led into measure 11. Measure 42 through 43, they metrically subdivide the beat into groups of 4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, but we rhythmically group these 4 notes into syncopated groups of 3. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Those groups of 3 become the compound beat in measure 44. Measures 42 through 44 will group this way. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. is exactly the way it was in measure 11, and their arrival resembles measure 11. They're at the same tempo, they share the same tempany rhythm, but they're also inversions of one another, right? Measure 11 was tempany, but measure 44 is tempany. It's the same lick. The modulation in measure 47 indicates that the beat stays steady. The compound beat of measure 46 that divides into 3 equal parts turns into the simple beat in measure 47, which divides into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the rhythmic groupings in 47 through 49 are absolutely brilliant. I love this part. The beats metrically divide into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But rhythmically group into groups of 5. So step 1 will be, of course, to divide the beat into groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, keeping the same pulse and rhythm, we want to count to 5. Now, we're still dividing the beat into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count 1 will no longer always be on the beat. The numbers will end up permutating that are on the beat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And it'll eventually resolve back to 1. So currently we're accenting the beats. That'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So within the span of 5 quarter note beats, we're dividing the 20 16th notes into 4 groups of 5. So measure 47 and 48 divide the 5 beats into a 2-4 plus 3-4 time, but measure 49 simply combines them into a 5-4 measure. So finally, we maintain the same pace as before, but instead of accenting the beats, we need to accent all of the ones. That's the groupings of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is our rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. In measure 50, the accented groupings of 5/16ths become the new quarter note beat. So I suggest that you continue to divide beat 1 of measure 50 into 5 parts to help maintain the right tempo, and then switch to 4 subdivisions on beat 2. So measure 50 would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it really feels like you slow down quite a bit. Let's see, measures 49 and 50 would be more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Through the rest of our excerpt, again, that ends in measure 59, the tempo is going to remain steady, and we're switching back and forth between 4/4 and 3/4. However, some of the 3/4 measures group like 6/8, so instead of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next week, I'm going to provide you with one more video on this piece, and it'll summarize the entire excerpt and provide you with extra tools to practice this piece. All right, thank you.